This video is actually a companion video that goes along with the one where I showed how I took these cute little planters and turned them from something I had sitting on a tabletop to something that I was able to hang from the ceiling using those swag hooks. To install the swag hooks, you're going to need a couple of tools. You're going to need a hammer, and you're going to need this thing, something similar to it. In my case, this is like an old ice pick. You can get something called an awl. You'll have to check in your hardware store if you don't already have something like this. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to use the sharp end of this to drive a hole into your ceiling, and you're essentially going to just work this around and around to gouge out a hole big enough to get in your swag hangers. And when you go to the hardware store to get your swag hooks, this is what they're going to look like in the package. They're going to come in different sizes, and the different sizes will be for what weight they are rated to hold safely. This one's rated for about 45 pounds. I personally would not recommend hanging anything even that heavy by yourself without going into a stud. I don't know, just because you don't know how old the drywall is. I wouldn't want something that heavy coming down. The pieces that I hung weigh about 3 pounds, so this is more than adequate to hang those. So let's open the package and see what's in there, and I'll show you what those parts are for. But in any event, you are going to need the hammer and the awl, or like super heavy duty ice pick. Okay, let's look inside here. The particular brand that I bought came with 2 complete sets. And so this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get 2 of the hooks. This is the decorative part that you'll see, and this is where you'll actually hang your plant or your lamp. I mean, you could hang, any sort of number of things with these. So you're gonna get 2 of those. You're gonna get 2 of these butterfly clips. You're gonna get 2 of these really long screws, and you're gonna get 2 of the shorter screws. This part, long screw, goes with the butterfly clips. This is how you're going to put this together. You're going to take a bracket, and you're going to take the long screw, and you're going to want this to go into the ceiling like that. All right, let's put it together. So if you look, you can see there's like a little hole, and you're gonna put that screw in there, and just, you have to fiddle with it a little bit to get it going, but put it in, and you can see how it's coming through. Okay. And then you're going to take this end and see how that's got another hole. All right, you can see the top of your swag hook has this hole in it, and that's to fit this. So you're going to screw that down, and you just do it tight. You could take a pair of pliers and really tighten it down, but it's not really necessary. Okay, so the way this works is you gouge out that gigantic hole in your ceiling, squeeze that down, and you're going to jam it through the hole into the ceiling. And as it gets up in there, it'll pop open. So you're going to want to have quite a bit of space there. Okay, so have it sort of to the top of your screw, and because like if this is your drywall, you know, you've got to be able to get it up in there. So I would say maybe up here. Okay. All right, so we're going to go through the hole in the drywall. This, we're going to squeeze that down. We're going to jam it up. When it gets like through the drywall, it pops open. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just turn the hook itself, and then that will tighten up. I'll bring this down and see what will happen is, as you tighten and tighten, this will then rest on the drywall. Okay, and that's what gives it its strength. But you have to have a really big hole because this joint has to get through that hole to the other side of the drywall. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, I'm going to take the ice pick and I'm going to make the hole, and we'll get our little toggle clamp in and we'll hang our plant. Okay, you gotta make a gigantic hole. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, so I kind of forgot. Oh my God, it's huge. Look at this. It's really major. So make sure you have permission to do this before you do it. And also I'm gonna add, it made a wicked mess all over my plants. Oh God, so move your stuff that you have below the place that you want to put this swag hanger before you start making the mess, because it's bad. All right, the giant hole worked. It's up there. Let's hang our little plant. And I sure hope I like it up here.